What's up, everyone? It's Ty here with ya. We are now in the new year, 2025, and I've already made the mistake of writing 2024 a couple of times. I caught myself, though. Usually I write it like 5 times the first week, but this time around, I've gotten used to it. Maybe I'm getting used to the years changing. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know I've been getting into weights lately, and I was into them when I was a wee bit younger, in my teenage years, but I never really kept up on it throughout my adult life, and recently, I don't know what it is, I just find an enjoyment in it now. And I've been doing standing curls, kickbacks, and I need to work on my renegade rows. Those are just really difficult to do, at least for me. I'm pretty sure other people can do them just fine. But I started back in October. Well, I started before that, but I never really kept track of what I was doing. I really disliked that. But now, or at least since October 4th, I have been keeping track. And I used to keep track of my runs, but I don't run, or I haven't been running very often lately. And then, of course, I need to get my bicycle data together, because I did a lot of bicycling in the month of September. Almost all of September, I was biking or pedaling, cycling for real. Not just riding my electric bike, which is 100% laziness. You just have a throttle with that. You don't really need to pedal anything. So, and of course, a couple of times the battery, died on me. That's mainly my fault at that time. Before that, the battery did die. It died in the middle of the commute to work. I had to pedal this 60-plus pound machine to work unexpectedly. Absolutely killed my legs. Just killed them. No idea why they sent me a battery like that. In fact, I think the whole bike is defective. The brakes don't work right. They never worked right. But I figured maybe it's just time for me to learn how to become a bicycle mechanic and learn how to fix all this stuff. And I never really realized the battery was defective on arrival. But when it started giving me issues like consistently all the time, I realized those were the same issues I had when I first got it. And so that was a real problem. I had to go back and forth with this company, Ancheer. And it's Ancheer, I believe. I had to go back and forth with this company. They were just circling around replacing the battery, and I had to full court press, however you say it, on them, because so needless to say, they did send me another battery. This one is lesser. I'm pretty sure I only make it about 10 or 12 miles or something. The other one previously was about 18 miles, which was much better. I could go to and from work, make a couple of errands after and before, and I still had just a little bit of juice if I absolutely needed it, but I usually charged it by then. And I'd run it down and charge it all the way back up. But this one, basically to and from work, one errand if I'm lucky, and that's about it. That's really whatever. At least the battery was replaced. I do not like that they replaced it with a lesser one, so thumbs down on Ancheer. This will eventually come to light that they did something very stupid like that. So back to exercising, back to these weights. I've been keeping track of it since October 4th. This was October 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th. Then December 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 25th, and then January 3rd, and today, January 4th. So again, I've been doing standing curls, kickbacks, and I need to do more renegade rows. And I've been doing some air hits, a little bit of air boxing there. That definitely gets the blood flowing for real. But so standing curls started at 30. I cannot remember if that was 15 an arm. But the next day, it must have been 15 an arm. So, and then the next day it was 30. And then I said, you know what? I need to do 10 per arm no matter what. So I stuck to 10 per arm and then rotate and do the next, so on and so forth. And so that is 40 the next day, 30. And then I was able to hit 100, then 200 and what? Oh, I did 280 right after December 9th. So December 9th was 100. December 10th was 280, or is 280 rather. And then December 11th was 160, or 100, yeah, hard to see. December 12th, back down to 20, 40. I don't think I was feeling too hot those days. But kickbacks were 40. That's kind of like where you lean on a chair or a bench, like kind of forward with one leg up suspended on the bench, and then one leg flat foot on the ground, and then you kind of lean over and you hold the weight like kind of up to your side, and then you put your arm like backwards, like you're handing something to someone behind you, and you got to hold it there for at least a second or two. And those were really, really difficult at first. I remember when I first started them, I couldn't lift the full weight that I was lifting, which is easy, like 12 or 15 pounds or something. But I could not do it. That really, really got me. So I had to lower the weights, try it again, and I didn't get used to it. And then I started doing it just fine. Upped it back to what I do on my standing curls. So I did 40 of those on December 11th, the kickbacks, 8 the next day, skipped a day, did 10, skipped another day, did another 10, skipped another day, did 80. So that's 40 per arm. I was feeling good that day, I suppose. And then skipped a day, actually kind of skipped quite a few days, like I said, January 3rd. Did 40 on my kickbacks, and then today I did 20. I might do a couple of more for snooze time, before snooze time, rather before, whatever. Anyway, I'll post that data for you. That's just my blurb of trying to keep up on my weights, trying to keep that a daily thing at least, and definitely trying to get those renegade rows taken care of. Who knows, maybe I'll put up a video for you to see. The Nerd Club deserves it. If you subscribe to this stuff, you definitely deserve to see a little bit of embarrassment on my end. But I do appreciate all of you for listening, and if you subscribe to Nerd Club, definitely appreciate you there. Remember, the website's iSnick.net, Clifford.com, and whatever else you can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, all those cool things. Y'all be safe no matter what you do. Bye-bye.